Morning, nextdoorneighbors.com. This is Wayne from WD Painting Services. Hey, I just wanted to give you some few quick pointers on how to set your home up when you have painters or any contractors coming in. Because in my last house I was in, God bless them, it was a nightmare. So I'm going to address people here on Nextdoor. When you're hiring contractors, especially painters, it is highly advisable that all your loose items be put up and out of the paint zone, like shoes, backpacks, loose clothing, clothes baskets, books, totes, anything that you don't want sprayed or paint on. Try to get it out of the work area. Make sure all the floors are clutter free. Me personally, I will do everything possible to protect your personal property. I wrap everything up the best I can possibly can do. I don't want any damage. Don't naturally assume that the contractor is going to come in and empty out all your closets. Don't naturally assume they're going to empty out the pantry closet or your washroom or your shelves on top of your washer and dryer area. All this stuff needs to be cleared out, because not only that, it takes time away from the job. There's certain damages that are risky. I go into a home, I don't mind taking the furniture and pulling it to the center of the room and wrapping it. That's not a problem. Been doing it for years. The problem I have is when I have to clean up all the loose stuff and pile it on top of your beds or pile it on top of the couch, things like that. Because loose clutter, loose items need to be properly put in totes, boxes, whatever, so they're easy to transport in and out of the work zones. It just makes the job go by faster, and it creates less possibility of a risk of something getting damaged. I do a lot of spraying in homes now. I use a fine mist sprayer. I hardly have any problems whatsoever. I have a little dust that you can vacuum off your carpet. But spray likes to attract to little things like shoes and things like that. I try my best to protect them. And I don't always work. So try to make sure when any contractor comes in, the areas that you want worked on, make sure they're free. I'm not telling you to remove your beds, your dressers, and all that. Just everything else. Make sure the pictures are off the wall. Make sure all your knickknacks are put up. Make sure all the stuff above your kitchen cabinets are clear. Make sure your counters are clear. Now if you have a backsplash, naturally you don't have to worry about that because it's not going to get painted. But if there's a bare wall under the cabinets, you want to clear all that out. Anything above your refrigerator, all that has to be moved to be, the paint behind it. Just try your best, like in your bathrooms and all. Make sure all your tiles are down. Make sure your shower curtains are down. Make sure if you've got any racks on the doors of any kind throughout your house that's hanging loose clothes or coats or shoes, pull all those off the door. It just helps the contractor coming in to do less work and get out faster. I understand if you're handicapped or disabled, you can't do a lot of things. That's fine. I don't mind helping in those situations. But when I walk into a home and it's scattered all over the place, and I have to stop and clean it all up before I can even start my job, it slows things down. Not being a bad guy, it's getting to the point now where we shouldn't be cleaning up people's houses to do a paint job. Another thing too is, if you haven't had a paint job in a long time, make sure your baseboards are clean. Walk around them. Check for any dust, dirt, whatever. Wipe them down. A painter should not have to come in and clean all the trim in your house. As a courtesy to the painter, it would be advisable just to go ahead and get those cleaning. You got a lot of cobwebs in the corners, on the ceilings, anywhere. It's advisable. Get those down. So, not trying to complain or anything, just trying to help everybody understand that our job is to get in and out, do a good job for you so we can move on to the next customer. Time adds up when you're doing everything but your job. So help the contractors out, look out for them, if you don't want things damaged, you don't want things messed up, you want to protect things, keep in mind, I'm going to do everything I can to protect them anyway, but there's always that risk, and I don't want to be in the middle of a risk. So look out for the contractors. We're going to take care of you. Again, this is Wayne from WD Painting, and I just wanted to give a great shout out to Linda. You've been awesome. You've been very patient. We'll see you on Monday. And to the rest, I know I'll see you on your next project. God bless.